In the volatile tapestry of South Asian geopolitics, two nuclear-armed neighbors, India and Pakistan, stand on opposite ends of a fragile peace. Every terror attack in Kashmir pulls the trigger on old animosities. But often lost in the haze of hostility is the silent diplomacy played behind closed doors. Such quite but consequential player is the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Following the Pahalgam terror attack on 22nd April 2025, which claimed the lives of 26 Indian citizens, tensions between India and Pakistan began to escalate rapidly. Within hours, Indian military deployments were observed along sensitive border sectors. Pakistani forces, too, were put on high alert. The world braced for another possible military confrontation, something eerily reminiscent of what happened in the wake of the Pulwama suicide bombing in February 2019, which had killed 40 CRPF personnel and triggered the Balakot air strikes. However, this time, something different happened. Saudi Arabia, traditionally viewed as a close ally of Pakistan, emerged as a discreet but effective mediator. Sources close to Indian and Gulf diplomatic circles confirmed that within 48 hours of the Pahalgam attack, senior Saudi officials had initiated contact with both New Delhi and Islamabad. Prince Khalid bin Salman, the Saudi defense minister and brother to Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, reportedly spoke with top officials in both capitals. While India was not inclined to speak publicly about Saudi involvement, diplomatic insiders acknowledged Riyadh's concern about the regional fallout of another India-Pakistan conflict. According to CNN reporting from Islamabad, Pakistani officials admitted that Saudi Arabia had urged Islamabad to exercise maximum restraint and warned of diplomatic consequences if militant groups operating from Pakistani soil continued to jeopardize regional stability. While Pakistan denied state complicity in the Pahalgam attack, the back-channel messages from Riyadh were reportedly sharp and serious. But Saudi engagement wasn't one-sided. In New Delhi, too, Saudi diplomats worked behind the scenes to assure the Indian leadership that Riyadh was committed to fighting terrorism and ensuring South Asian stability. A Gulf-based source familiar with the talks described the Saudi message as clear: do not let emotions override strategy. We are with you in spirit and in action, but the region cannot afford another war. This is not the first time Saudi Arabia has stepped into the shadows of an India-Pakistan crisis. Back in 2019, during the Pulwama Balakot episode, Saudi Arabia quickly played a role in nudging Pakistan to return the captured Indian Air Force pilot Abhinandan. That move helped de-escalate tensions and prevented a broader military conflict. This time, too, Riyadh played a balancing act. It reportedly offered to monitor intelligence exchanges and even proposed a joint anti-terror cooperation framework involving both India and Pakistan under Saudi facilitation. While the proposal is still under consideration, the very fact that Riyadh has taken this initiative shows a shift in its foreign policy posture, from mere oil diplomacy to strategic peacemaking. Observers in Delhi and Islamabad agree that Saudi Arabia's quiet intervention bought crucial time. With both countries now pulled back from the brink, it is essential to ask why is Saudi Arabia investing so much diplomatic capital in South Asia. The answer lies in Saudi Arabia's changing global image as it tries to reposition itself as a modern, stabilizing force in the Islamic world, investing in Vision 2030 and diversifying beyond oil. Peace diplomacy is emerging as a new pillar of Riyadh's soft power. The world's most populous country and a rising global player is also an economic partner Saudi Arabia cannot afford to alienate. Pakistan, meanwhile, remains a key ally and recipient of Saudi aid. Maintaining balance between the two has become a test of Riyadh's diplomatic maturity, and so far it has passed. In the end, peace might not always come through loud announcements or public summits. Sometimes it's the hushed conversations in Riyadh's palaces and the late-night calls between capitals that make all the difference. This is Fazul Haq from the Thinking Lab. See you in the next video. Take care.